Here's the most relieving thing that David writes in this entire psalm. You don't have to have it together to come to God. You just have to be honest. That sounds simple, but sit with it for a second because it cuts against almost everything we absorb about what religious life is supposed to look like. We absorb through culture, through church, sometimes through well-meaning friends and mentors that what God is mostly after is performance. Show up, clean up, say the right things, maintain the appearance of someone whose life is working. And if it isn't working, manage that quietly and come back when you're more presentable. David dismantles that entirely. He writes to God, "You do not delight in sacrifice, or I would bring it. You do not take pleasure in burnt offerings." He's not saying ritual is meaningless. He's saying that ritual was never the point. It was always meant to be the outer expression of something going on the interior. And when the interior is missing, the exterior is just noise. What God actually wants, David says, is this: a broken and contrite heart. Not a fixed heart, not an impressive heart, a broken one. Which means the very thing most of us are trying to hide from God before we come is actually what he's asking us to bring in the first place. The mess isn't the barrier, the mess is the offering. Think about what that does to the way you approach God today. If performance is what he's after, then you need to get some things sorted out before you show up. But if honesty is what he's after, if a broken and contrite heart is what he actually receives and desires, then the worst moment of your life is not the moment you're furthest from God. It might be the moment you're closest. That's not permission to stay broken. It's an invitation to stop pretending you're not. The people who never seem to get anywhere in their faith are often the ones who have been carefully maintaining an appearance for so long that they've forgotten how to be honest with God or with themselves. And the people who seem to have something real, they've usually learned to come just as they are, broken and contrite and without the performance. David writes this after the worst failure of his life, and what he discovers is that God wasn't waiting for him to fix it. God was waiting for him to stop pretending. You can do that today, right now. No preparation required. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me before the noise today. Remember, the broken heart isn't what keeps you from God. It's what he's actually been asking for all along. Never forget that our great God loves you more deeply than you could possibly imagine. I'll see you tomorrow.